Hey guys, welcome to my newest reading vlog, and this is the reading vlog where I'm going to be reading The Shining, well, rereading The Shining, and reading Dr. Sleep in anticipation for the new movie coming out. And I am really excited, and I'm hoping that this is going to be a fun vlog, hopefully. I have my camera on a really wacky tripod that is supposed to be like mobile. So we'll see how this goes because I'm going to try to use just my DSLR for this vlog. But I don't know how well that's going to work. So my goal for this week is to get through my reread of The Shining and comment on it and all that fun stuff. Maybe watch the movie or the miniseries. I know that Stephen King does not like the movie, but I know it's also kind of a classic. So there's that. And then once I finish this, I will be picking up Dr. Sleep. And I've never read that before. But I am excited because the movie's coming out and I have no idea what goes on with the plot except for the fact that we're following Danny Torrance. So that is exciting. And I'm also currently watching Castle Rock season 2. So we're just going to have a lot of King in this vlog. And I might show you guys my Stephen King collection, all the books I need to read. It's just going to be fun. But my goal is to divide this into chunks and read them. And then if I decide I want to read more in a day, I will. I remember I read this in one sitting when I was in 7th grade, and this was the first Stephen King that I ever read. So I'm looking forward to rereading it and seeing if my thoughts have changed or, you know, if it's still one of my favorite King novels. And so I think I'm going to divide this into 5 chunks for the weekdays and then have this done by the weekend and then hopefully read Dr. Sleep over the weekend, as I think it comes out on Friday. Friday or Thursday is when the movie comes out. So it'd be great to actually watch the movie in this vlog, possibly the following Tuesday if I can try to get it done by then. We shall see. So that will leave me with 130 pages to read each day. And at first I was intimidated, but the words in this paperback are not that small. They're not like the Stand small in that version. So I think that it's definitely doable. And King is an author that I could get through very quickly depending on the story. And I believe this will be the same. So that is the plan. I will be taking you guys along for the journey of my reread, and I'm going to take this with me to work tonight, and if I have time I'm going to start reading it, but I have some homework I need to do and I'm going to watch the 2 newest episodes of Castle Rock, so I might actually talk to you guys about that as well depending on what goes on at work. I will not be vlogging at work though because I don't feel like taking this with me. But tomorrow I hope to be back in this spot or in another spot and telling you guys about the episodes of Castle Rock and if I read any of this. So that is the plan, and I will talk to you guys and or update you guys with my reading progress tomorrow, which hopefully I read at least 130 pages. I just recorded a clip for the vlog and realized my microphone wasn't on, so I guess we gotta do it again. So what I said in that vlog was I read some of The Shining last night. I read 50 pages and I'm really excited and I'm loving it so far. Rereading it is making me see that there is a lot of details that I forgot. And everyone knows the general gist of The Shining, like it's just a big item in pop culture, but there's just things from the movie that are different, and just seeing the character development through the pages of the book is something that I love to see, and I think King does really well. So I'm really enjoying that aspect of the book and I'm excited to continue it. I'm hoping that tonight I have a chance to do so because I have gotten a little ahead on my to-do list for the week. I did a few of my units yesterday, which was technically last week's to-do list, so I checked them off today. So I am content with having that done for today. So the rest of the evening is going to be spent with relaxation and hanging out with Zach and reading and playing Outer Worlds. So that is my plan for tonight. And I would really like to get through another 50 pages at least tonight, but we shall see. And also, I watched Castle Rock last night, and it is freaking crazy. If you haven't watched season 1 or started season 2 yet, you definitely should get on it. Castle Rock is a really great production and a great TV series on Hulu, and it's based upon the Stephen King universe. Season 1 was all in original story, and it just called back to some of King's original stories, like Shawshank Redemption, and that was one of the main ones, but a few other things were talked about. And then in this new season, there's a lot more fan service, and it is more of an origin story for Misery, while also incorporating aspects from Salem's Lot and a few other things, but those are the main two. And we are only on episode 4, and things are so crazy, and I was hooked from the first 10 minutes of the first episode. So I am so excited to continue, and I cannot wait for Wednesday for the next episode to come out. I'm just so excited. If you guys are watching the new season or planning on it or whatever, get a hold of me if you want to talk about it, because I have so much I could talk about. It's great, and it makes me really excited. But besides Castle Rock, I am reading, and I'm doing pretty good so far with that, and I'm hoping to get more read tonight. So that is the plan, and hopefully I will be back to update you guys at some point today, if not tomorrow, with what I've been reading. I do need to get a shower now. My hair desperately needs washed, and I'm ready to put some comfy clothes on and get under the blankets, play some video games, read some books. Sounds like a good afternoon to me, especially because I am very tired. So I will update you guys again when I get the chance to, and or when I have something read to update you on. Hey guys, so I'm fresh out of the shower, obviously. I am in my bedroom with my messy bed, but I am here to give you guys a reading update. Actually, I read these pages 2 nights ago, and I just haven't updated yet because that's just who I am. So I made it to part 2 of The Shining, which is closing day, and so I've read 80 pages of 660 some. So obviously I still got a lot to go, but I am going to edit some pictures tonight I took of some of the cats at the shelter, and after I do that, I'm going to sit down and read some. I would like to get, at least 100 pages more, but I'm not entirely sure. This is just going to be a vlog that happens when it happens, considering I'm super busy. But I'm actually getting kind of ahead on my to-do list this week. I mean, tomorrow's Thursday, which I can't believe that it's already Thursday. But since I've gotten ahead on it, I will have more time to read at work. So that is good. I also want to get some filming done, possibly on Friday, for some videos, because I haven't really posted content, and so I need to do that. But I also have to plan out videos, so I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is work on a little bit of homework and then plan some videos to film. I have a couple ideas, I just have to write them down and make sure I check them off and whatnot. That's my plans, and I'm going to be making my way through The Shining so I can read Dr. Sleep. The movie comes out on Friday, and so I'm definitely not going to have that done unless I binge read it by Friday. So obviously I won't be seeing Dr. Sleep when it releases, but hopefully maybe next week I will get through these books so I can read them. Also, I might show you guys my Stephen King collection one of these days before I finish this vlog and put it in this vlog, so we shall see. But anyway, I'm going to get to editing pictures and then reading, so I have actual content to update you guys with later, so that this vlog is actually fun and exciting. So I will talk to you guys later, And hopefully I have read a giant chunk next time I report back to you. So I very desperately need to vlog for this video because I have been slacking. So I have to get out my handy dandy phone because my camera's dead, of course. But like I said, I've been slacking to update you guys with my reading progress, and I have read some of The Shining. Actually, I'm about halfway through The Shining. I am almost to page 300. I am on chapter 21, and I'm loving it, as I knew I would. Again, this is a reread for me, but it has been quite a few years. Actually, the year that I got Stormy was when I read this, and she is about 12 now, and she was like 1 when I got her. So, yeah. Actually, she's like 10, but the point is, it's been like 7 years since I read The Shining. So going into this and experiencing the journey again is really great. I love King's attention to detail and character development, and I know that there are some things in here that like make this book longer than it might need to be, but it's really good. It is a good book, and I'm definitely going to finish this tonight at work because I would like to finish Dr. Sleep this week so we can go see the movie next week. I'm really stoked, and I'm also worried that I'm not going to like Dr. Sleep as much as The Shining, so I'm a little worried, but I know that I am going to fly through this. I was actually going to finish it last night, and then I ended up drawing something instead, and that took me 3 hours, and by the time that I got done, it was about 9:30 at work, so I did end up reading until I left my shift, and so that's how I got as far as I did. But despite how chunky it is, I'm flying through it really quickly, so I am definitely going to prioritize finishing this tonight. But I do work tomorrow, so if I, make it to, having this much left or something, I'll be able to finish it tomorrow as well. But I did want to update you guys, like I said, because I have been slacking, but I've also been really busy. So, yeah, I'm going to finish this tonight. You guys hold me to that. And I will update you guys when I finish, probably tomorrow, because I'm probably going to have a lot to talk about. But hopefully I will be able to give you guys some sort of updates at work as I am going through this. So I actually have to work in about 10 minutes, so I need to go find food for lunch and be on my way. The only other thing I'm going to do tonight is work on a little bit of homework and get ahead on my work. That way I can read during the evenings this week instead of working on schoolwork. So that's the plan. And I also am going to film some tomorrow because I need content. All right, guys. So I will update you guys when I finish this one. And I'm just it's bringing back so many memories, and I'm just enjoying it. So I will talk to you guys when I finish this. Page 425 of like 660 pages, and it looks a lot darker, or it looks a lot later out than 5:30, and I've only been here for 2.5 hours of my 8-hour shift, so I'm definitely gonna finish this. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do because I didn't bring Dr. Sleep with me. I guess work on homework, but I'm prioritizing finishing this tonight first. And no one's here. It's been really boring, so I haven't been doing anything else but reading. I finished. I have a lot of thoughts, so I'm going to tell you guys them tomorrow. but obviously I still loved it almost as much as I did the first time. Honestly, I'd probably give it a 4.5 this time around, but I still really enjoyed it. So, first and foremost, very unlike the movie from what I remember. And I forgot that this was so different from the movie, but it was still great. It was still a king piece, and I will talk about it more tomorrow when I have more time and I am not at work. So I will talk to you guys then about my thoughts on my reread. So let's talk about The Shining. I still really enjoyed it, and I think instead of a 5 out of 5, I'm going to give it a 4.5, just because it's not my favorite king of all time. But part of the rating comes from the nostalgia, and part of it comes from the journey that I did have, and I think that the writing was great. I think that the character development and the plot progressed well, and I think that it hopefully set up a lot for Dr. Sleep. And I forgot how many differences there were from the movie, from the Kubrick movie, and Stephen King actually doesn't like that movie, so it kind of makes sense that one of the reasons was that it was so different. I like both adaptations. I like the movie for the movie without comparing it to the book, and I like the book as it originally was written. I think that there were definitely some aspects from the book that were better for a novel, and there were things done in the movie that were done for cinematic reasons. So one thing that I really enjoy is the ending is kind of happier in a way. It's totally different from the movie. So if you guys are curious, definitely read the book so you can see the differences, because there are actually a lot of differences. I think The Shining is one of his books that definitely gives you a kind of like tense feeling while you're reading it, and I wasn't necessarily like scared, but I definitely felt like I was reading a horror novel, so I really enjoyed that. And I love Danny as a character, and I loved the family dynamic and how it changed through the book, like definitely seeing that, and King does a really good job with detail, and so I just enjoyed all of that. And it wasn't a very slow read. Like once I sat down, I got it done I got over half of the book done in an evening, and I remember I read the whole book in an afternoon when I first read it, so it's definitely fast-paced and not one of his books that drags out. So again, those are all the reasons that I really enjoyed it, and I'm giving it a 4.5 again because it just isn't my favorite King novel, and I don't think I could compare it with my two favorites, but it's definitely still up in like the top 5. So now, today at work, I am starting Dr. Sleep, and I am so excited, guys. You don't even know. I have been thinking about this book since yesterday, and I'm very intrigued to see how different this one is going to be from the movie, because I know in the movie trailer for Dr. Sleep, they do a lot of callbacks to the Kubrick film, which means if they are following up the film and not the Shining the book, then I'm expecting differences for sure, because I mean, just plot wise there's enough differences, but I want to see what King does with Danny's character in here, and I'm excited to continue following Danny because like I said, I really enjoyed him. So I'm excited, and I just love this cover. I think it is stunning and excited. So I'm going to be starting this tonight, and when I start reading it and whatnot, I will tell you guys my first impressions, if I think I'm gonna like it as much as The Shining, all that fun stuff. Look at that. Let me see how long this one is. This one is not as long as The Shining. It is a little over 500 pages. The Shining was over 650, but it's still big. But yeah, I'm excited. So that's that. I will update you guys when I have read something, because that's what this is, a reading vlog. Good morning, guys. So it is Tuesday. I started Dr. Sleep last night, as I'm sure you saw from the clips. And I'm not sure how I feel so far. I'm worried that Danny is not going to be the character I wanted him to be. He starts out the book as a drunk. And I understand why King did it. But having gone from The Shining, where Danny's my favorite character, and he's just a wholesome, innocent little boy, to this is just hurting my heart. So there's that. And then the plot is very interesting so far. Like, it's about a cult, kind of, like a paranormal cult that deal with, like, these shine powers. So I don't know. But today I have an observation for my teaching block. I'm really nervous, so I'm going to go in and get prepared for that. And I don't know how much I'm going to actually get read today. We are playing D&D after I get back from school. And I have school till 5, so this is going to be a long day. And I'm also very tired because I didn't get to sleep till midnight, and I had to get up at 6:30. So I will update you guys when I get something else read. But I just want to give you guys a little tidbit of what I thought so far. And I'm only about like 50 some pages in. So we shall see how the story progresses from here. So, I haven't read Dr. Sleep in a couple days. And by a couple days, I mean since Monday, and it's Thursday. But I did get 2 books at the thrift store. And one of them is very Stephen King vibey because it's written by his son. And when Natasha over at My Reading is Odd read this, I was like, I'm really intrigued, and it seems like something I should read in December because it's horror Christmas time, and that just sounds great. I Got a Nose for Ratu by Joe Hill. When I saw this there, I immediately picked it up and was like, I'm getting this, and I am just so excited to read it. Yeah, very excited. So, that's that. And I'm just excited I got it. I also got The Last Mrs. Parrish there for 99 cents because it was the only other one I was interested in, and I didn't want to pay 99 cents on my card, so I got 2 books instead. So now I have class, and I'm going to be here until 5, and I'm not looking forward to it. But here we are. I don't know if I'm going to read tonight or not, but I'm definitely going to read tomorrow at work. So I just wanted to update you guys with something because it's been a few days. But yeah, I hopefully can read at least 100 more pages of Dr. Sleep tomorrow. And my plan is to get it done by Tuesday so I can go see the movie with my friends by then. So I'm going to make it happen one way or another. I'm on page 141. So I've made decent progress, and I really like it so far. I'm hoping to get to at least page 200 tonight, which I definitely can do, and yeah, so I'm really excited. I like it. I just want to update you guys really quick. I will update you guys more tomorrow, though, when I'm not at work. Good evening. It is Sunday night, and we are here with Dr. Sleep. I am halfway through the book, so I have 250 pages to read. It is 5:30, and I am just posting a video right now, my Buzzword Readathon TBR, and that starts tomorrow, so I really need to get this book done. so I can start that tomorrow. So that's my goal. I'm gonna read this tonight, and then we are going to watch the movie on Wednesday. So if I do finish this tonight, the next update, besides me recapping this, will be that fun experience. So I definitely have to get this read by then, but again, I want to read it before tomorrow because Buzzword Readathon starts and I'm vlogging for that. So as soon as my video gets uploaded, we are going to start reading this and fly through it, hopefully, because it's starting to get to the main plot. I just read something and I'm shook. I'm very shook. I did not see that coming at all. It is time to talk about Dr. Sleep this time. And, whoa. As I'm sure you guys got from last night, the plot twist that happened in here really caught me off guard. Let's just say that, okay? I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but it was more surprising than some thrillers I've read, so that gives it brownie points. But then I wasn't sure how I felt about it, so that gives it like, nah. I mean, overall, I gave the book 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed pretty much everything about it. It was a King novel, so the writing was great. I thought that the story and the build-up was good. I liked the plot. I liked getting to hang out with Danny Torrance some more after The Shining. I liked Abra, our other main character in this, and I just thought that overall, King did a good job. And like I said, 4 out of 5 stars. The things I didn't particularly like and why I didn't give it a 5, at the beginning of the book, Danny is an alcoholic. And this isn't really a spoiler because it is within the first 50 pages, and this is a 520-page book. And when I first started reading that, I didn't like it. And I see why King did it, and I read his author's note at the end, and I understand. I do. But it doesn't mean I liked it. Just because we went from a character that I super enjoyed at the beginning with The Shining, and like he was just a very innocent and a very morally good character. So seeing him do this stuff at the beginning of the book, I kind of felt upset. But again, I get why he did it, and it plays a huge role throughout the book. So besides my little, I didn't like it, I can't complain too much because it does drive a lot. And then overall, I thought that everything kind of felt like it wrapped up quickly for as much exposition and rising action we got. And I didn't think about this until today, but it was just a little anticlimactic in my opinion, and I'm excited to see how the movie plays this all out. It wasn't anticlimactic to the point where I was bored, but looking back on it and reflecting, for as much introduction we got for the plot, it just felt like it was over very quickly. So those are the reasons why I didn't give it a full 5, but it was still great, and I thought that it was a pretty good sequel to The Shining. So I finished it. I finished both of them. Look at me go reading books this month, because we all know I've been slacking. And I guess the last part of this vlog is going to be me going to see the movie, so I'm excited for that. We already have the time and day planned, so Wednesday we are going to see it at 6:30, and I know Zach is going and 2 of our friends, and then we might have another tag along coming, and it's just going to be fun. Obviously, none of them have read the book, it's just been me, but I want to kind of get an insight of what they're expecting and what they think of the movie from a non-book reader's perspective. Not that they don't read books, but they haven't read the book, and they didn't read The Shining, and they've just seen the movie, so I'm just like interested to see how that's all going to pan out. But yeah, so I'm really excited for the movie, and I guess the next time I see you for this vlog will be when we are on our way to see it. So that's when I'll see you again. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to talk about it. So I'll see you all when we go to the movie. And we're back. I've seen the movie, and it's time to finish up this vlog. I am so sorry I didn't get much video from the whole movie experience. I wish I had, because I ended up bawling when the movie was done. Yeah, so that's how that went. So the movie by itself, I would put in the category of how The Shining, of the movie The Shining, was by itself. As a cinematic production, it was good. It was a good movie. As following the book, about 50%, the first 50% of the movie was spot on, like almost completely exact as the book. Then we got into a few small changes that it didn't bother me. The changes didn't bother me that they made, even though some of them were actually kind of big. I thought that for the cinematic purpose, they were good. It made it more at stake, kind of. But then it was like the last 7 to 5 minutes that I absolutely despised, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it is not the ending of Dr. Sleep, and I do not appreciate it. I understand, I think, why they chose to do it and why King approved of it, but I don't like it. And as someone who loves Danny Torrance as a character, this kind of messes with my enjoyment of him as a character, I guess, is how the ending goes. But that's all I'm going to say about it. So if you're going into the movie looking for a book adaptation that is pretty similar, it's not at the end. But up until the end, it is very, very similar, and I was very surprised and happy with how similar they made it, while also making it more for cinematic purposes. And I understand, as someone who's getting more into watching more movies and being more critical of them, as I am books, why they chose to do the things that they did. And I even understand why they chose the ending, but I personally didn't like it. And yeah, as a movie on its own, or if you liked the movie The Shining, I think you should see it. I think you would enjoy it a lot more. As someone who read the book The Shining, you definitely need to go into it not expecting the book, for the most part. And I went into it expecting that and knowing that, but I was still completely shocked at what they chose for the ending, and I didn't like it. So that's my input on it. I hope you guys had fun watching this vlog. I hope you guys maybe want to pick up or go watch Dr. Sleep now. I would recommend either of them for different reasons, obviously, but I had a really fun time doing this vlog. It's actually one of the videos that I've actually enjoyed doing, and lately I've been feeling not as confident in my work and my creative process, but I thought I did a much better job with this vlog, and it's also because I just enjoyed the reading and the process that I put out for the vlog. So I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen Dr. Sleep, if you've read it, if you've read The Shining, if you want to talk about it. I would love to talk about it. I have lots to say, obviously. But also, let me know if you enjoyed this video, because I would love to make more reading vlogs that are fun, and hopefully more that I can go see movie adaptations for, and just talk about that stuff. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my vlogs in the future. I would love to have you here, and I cannot wait to film another to share with you guys. So thank you guys again, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!